Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is Smallville. That's right.
Smallville.
We love talking about Smallville, you know, just talking-ville. You know what I'm saying? We talk-ville.
Smallville.
Hey, if this is your first time watching, this is a weekly podcast where we rewatch all of Smallville weekly. I think I already said weekly twice now. But yeah, so this is episode 12 of the first season. So, I mean, we've got tons of other episodes that you can go back and check out over at youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. And we also are on podcast services and, of course, patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, where you can get this show ad-free and extended with the pre- and post shows. We talked about our first jobs and, you know, we got our movie club, all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely go check that out. Follow us and all the stuff. But Maggie, you know what? I think it's time. Because we're going back to Smallville.
Yeah.
I'm getting so much better about actually saying it correctly.
It's sticking with you.
It only took 12 episodes for me to finally get there, you know? So, season 1, episode 12, titled Leech. All right. Original air date, February 12th, 2002. Written by, and I'm going to butcher this, I'm very sorry. Written by Tim Schlattmann. Schlattmann. Schlattmann.
Schlattmann.
I'm a Schlattmann. Schlattmann. Directed by Greg Beeman.
All right.
Of course, we knew this was going to be a banger from the get-go. I mean, it's Greg Beeman. Come on. He's the Jack Bender, if I've ever seen one. You know what I mean? I mean, I need to start keeping a list of all the episodes Greg Beeman's done, because it's like every single one. I think, didn't he co-direct? He either co-direct or co-wrote the Jitters, which is like our number one episode so far.
I want to say co-direct.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
And didn't he do Coach? Wasn't
maybe?
That him? I feel like he had another one before that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. Or maybe he did X-Ray. I don't know. Either way, Greg Beeman, anytime he comes up, you know,
bangers.
You're in for a treat. That's right. Just slinging straight bangers. All right. Slanging them. Slanging those straight bangers, because it's Greg Beeman and the Slat Man. Do you hear that? Is Scat Man? Is that still a... I know.
I'm a Scat Man.
Yeah. Is that still a... Yeah. That's still a modern day reference, right?
I think.
Like, that's all the cool kids are talking about.
I didn't know anybody knew about the Scat Man
song. Scat Man? Dude, let me tell you.
Because my brother had it on a really random CD.
Now wait, which came first, Scatman or Crazy Frog?
Scatman.
Oh, was Crazy Frog inspired by Scatman?
Maybe.
When did Gummy Bear pop in?
After Crazy Frog.
Gummy man.
After Crazy Frog.
Gummy man.
After Crazy Frog.
Episode 12.
That song.
Episode 12, Leech. You ready to kick into it?
Leech.
Oh my god, here we go. All right, so we begin. Maggie, let me take a trip down to the old Smallville quarry. All right. Get you a can of beer. We're gonna grab some rocks and we're gonna sling them. Right.
All right.
Yeah. So we're on a field trip. And the sentence I have auto-corrected. It says a field trip to Dog for Rocks.
Yay!
Dig for rocks. And Clark and Pete looking for some rocks, and Clark's like, "Oh, I love rocks. Oh my god!" You know what?
Pete's like, "Let's make a contest on it."
Rocks.
Yes, I get it, Matt. That's why I'm laughing.
And so
Pete's like, "Let's make a contest of it. See who can find the most."
Yeah, and Clark's like, I got you to it, my man.
I'm gonna use my X-ray.
Everybody's like, what is wrong with Clark? He's like,
Scanning.
wrong. There's a wrong.
and looks around.
Just slaps his
And
head
it turns out he just like threw one of his fellow classmates through the crust of the earth.
It's that frozen guy from episode 5. Cool. It's him. It's like, finally, I'm back. Then doesn't he like break the rock open and it's like a diamond or something?
Yeah.
Opal?
That's how.
Is it opal?
It looks like amethyst to me, from what I remember, because it's purple. I'm sorry, I'm a dork.
What did you say?
Amethyst.
What is that?
That's your birthstone, Matt. It's my mom's birthstone also.
Oh my god.
That's how I know it.
I love amethyst.
Shut up.
Hey, look, I found amethyst.
Well, you got one on me, Clark.
Oh, Clark, you stupid, dumb piece of man. We're not 30 seconds into this episode yet. We've already derailed it so hard. So Clark and Pete find rocks. Okay. And then, of course, camera pans over. And who should we see? Iceman.
Yeah.
Not Val Kilmer.
No.
Not that Iceman. We're talking
X-Men.
X-Men. Iceman. Shawn Ashmore. That's right. Mr. Animorphs himself. All right, we get it. We get it. Oh, jeez. I couldn't tell if that was Wolverine or a pink Power Ranger, but it was something. And it sounded like you hit your elbow.
I didn't hit my elbow.
Bonesaw nose! Alright, listen. We gotta get through this. I was like, man, we made it through our intro in like 2 minutes. We're off to a great start.
No.
It's been 10 and we're still 30 seconds into this.
I'm exhausted.
So we pan over and we see old Shawnee Sean. He's sitting there and he's like, hey, Holly, check it out. I found an amethyst rock for you.
Don't make fun of crystals. There's people that believe in them.
Damn it, Marie, they're minerals.
I completely forgot about that.
And then Holly's boyfriend walks in. He's like, hey, take that rock and shove it up your ass, Eric. You suck. You suck. You suck.
I was just saying, you need to back off the mic if you're going to get that nuts.
And he's like, your dad's a teacher. You suck. And Eric's like, no, I don't suck. I'm cool. I've got headphones on. And then Eric's dad, the teacher, he comes over and he's like, Eric, what are you doing? Why do you suck so bad, son? You suck. He's right. Like, I thought this whole time, okay, I thought Jonathan Kent was bad to Clark, right?
No,
like, hey,
guy's
Whitney's plowing your
awful.
girlfriend, right? No, this teacher, Eric's dad, God, he
Quit
sucks.
causing trouble.
Ugh, God.
I was like, he's not causing trouble. If you even realized what was going on, your son was being picked on.
It's true.
He was trying to be nice to another classmate that he thinks is cute and pretty. He's like, hey, I found something. Isn't this pretty?
Maybe instead of loving rocks, he should have loved his son. And that would have rocked.
Maybe if he... Anyways, I'm sorry. If you're a piece of crap to your child, why on earth are you teaching high school?
Hey, you know what? Some people...
Unless you got an inferiority complex.
Maybe he did it for the nookie, you know? I don't even know what that's supposed to imply.
I don't know.
It's just, listen, Limp Bizkit plays at some point in one of these episodes, okay? And all I can think of is nookie, all right? All right, so the class is like, all right, we're done. Everybody, get the hell back in the bus.
Yeah, get back in there.
And you know, Clark gets on there, and then the teacher's like, "Is everybody here? Can we get the F out of here?"
Yeah.
And then Clark's like, "Oh, your son's missing."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Eric, sir, Eric's not here." He's like, "God, Eric." He's like, I'll go find him. My man. Don't worry about it. I'll go find him. Don't leave without me. A 360 spin runs out of there and he goes to find Eric, right? And then Eric, he's just standing out on top of a dam, right? So he's at the Smallville dam. He's got Stain playing in his headphones.
Freaking
emo. Striking just around him. He's like, God, please, just let me die. Just let me die, God. I don't want to be here anymore. I wish I was a bird so I could fly far, far away from here like an animorph. Where's Tobias?
I'm like a bird, gotta fly away.
Nelly Furtado?
Furtado.
So Clark goes to find Eric and sees him standing on the edge of a dam in a lightning storm. And Clark speeds up to get him, and he's like, Eric, you don't want to get struck by lightning.
And he goes, huh?
And then all of a sudden,
what was that?
That was a cat.
There's no cat here.
Well, it was the meteor rock.
Oh.
And Eric just so happened to have meteor rock in his hand. Clark tried to grab Eric. Meteor rock, lightning strikes them both. Lightning strikes. Oh, I feel it going down like a rolling. So, and Clark, they're lying on the ground, right? Yeah. And Eric, his back is on fire, right? Clark's like, don't worry about it. I got that shit. Fire, burn. Ooh, hot.
Clark hurt.
Clark hurt bad.
Boo boo.
It hurt something fierce.
Boo boo, Clark.
And he's like, what's happening to me? Somebody save me. Let your go. So back at the kids. So we're back at the kids, and Clark's dad is just stuck in the mud. Let me tell you, and that's not euphemism.
No,
he's just stuck. He's just stuck.
He's
Man,
stuck in the
you
mud.
ever had your tire stuck in the mud? Get her done.
Here's your son.
Hey, Dad, you stuck in the mud? No, I just thought I'd pet it a little while.
Tater salad.
Jesus, I hate everything that's happening right now. Like, I hate it. I'm the one doing it, and I hate it.
You had to bring him into it. I'm gonna keep on adding to it.
He's like, son, come on, get your ass over here, Clark. Get me out of this mud, you old stick in the mud. Clark's like, all right, Dad. Give it
Dad.
Gas. Jesus, can you just stop drinking for just 6 hours? Can you please? You gotta go into town. You're gonna run into Chloe's dad.
You represent our farm, Dad. God.
No wonder nobody wants to come by and pet the screaming horses, Dad. They're screaming at you. Dad, they're screaming at you to put down the bottle of Jim Beam. Do it. Great Caesar's ghost. Put the bottle down.
Okay. So he's like, all right,
he's like,
Clark.
son, I hear you, and I'm gonna do it for you, son. He takes that bottle of whiskey and he chucks it over into Pete Ross's family's farm. All right, and he's like, no more, and they hug. And they hug it out. They hug it out, bitch. All right, they hug, and he's like, all right, I'm sober now. Can you please get my truck unstuck from the mud?
Yes, Dad, I will.
He's like, okay, all right. And he's like, give us some gas. And then Clark's like trying to lift this truck, and it just won't budge. It won't go nowhere, Maggie.
And you know what? The chickens, poor old chickens, are just cheering him on the whole entire time.
What is this? Are you introducing a new element into the farm right now? So we got our beans, we got the milk, we got the screwed horse, now we got cheering chickens. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. Is this Elmo? Is this because of Elmo?
Yes.
Oh my god. All right, so Clark's trying to lift up the truck, and it just ain't gonna go. All right. So then what happens? Clark slips and falls in the mud, Maggie. Maggie, you want to hear a dirty joke?
No, I don't.
Clark fell in the mud. You want to hear a dirtier joke, Maggie?
Clark's covered in mud.
Clark got up and fell back in the
mud. God.
All right, but then his nose starts bleeding.
And then
I guess did he hit his nose on the mud?
No, it's because he's lost his powers.
I mean, I don't have powers. My nose isn't just bleeding all the time. Was it like anime?
Matt?
Was it like anime?
Matt, do you have powers?
Maybe. Who knows?
If you lost those powers, it would do something to your brain.
Nah.
Therefore, your nose would be bleeding.
Nah.
Anyways,
So
Jonathan gets out of the truck and goes, huh?
He's like, what the hell are you doing, son?
Are you drinking? Did you go get the chip?
You want to be a dentist? Clark's
no, not this again.
Clark's like, Dad, I ain't got no strength, Dad. And so they go in and Martha's patching him up. She's like, Clark, what's wrong? He's like, maybe the lightning did something, Ma. I don't know, Pa. What do you think, Ma? Pa, I don't even know. She's like, it'll be okay, Clark. Here, drink your milk. Drink your milk. You'll be just fine. Get you a jug of milk, Clark. You drink it. You run on to school now. You run on to school, boy. You better run on to school, boy. And so Clark is like, all right. He gives it 1, 2. No, can't do it. I can't run.
I can't run.
Not only can I not super run, literally can't do more than barely a jog.
Also,
not even a jog.
Hello, your child has had superpowers this whole entire time. 1, falls in the mud. He cleans up. Hello. Number 2, his nose is bleeding.
He's never bled before.
Yeah. I think he needs to stay home from school. But as Matt said, I was sitting there, I was like, why did he just stay home? Matt's like, would they need a plot?
It's the plot, man. Listen, there's one thing you have to know about Smallville, okay? There's this unseen thing constantly pushing everyone to where they need to go. And it's called the plot, Maggie. All right?
Yeah.
The plot. Imagine God, but it's the plot.
Okay.
That's what the plot is.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So then, he's like, I guess I'm going to need you to drive me to school, Dad. He's like, well, son, if I'm going to drive you, you're going to have to breathe in this breathalyzer for me to be able to unlock this truck. Because, boy, let me tell you. It's like, oh, Jesus. All right, let's go. They vape and they go on. Vape. And so then we get over, we flash sideways, all right? Over to old Eric's house.
Yeah.
All right. And he comes down the steps, pulls a Peter Parker from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. He hangs on to the top of the thing, gives it a kick flip and a sideways, and he's like, I don't even need glasses no more. Yeah.
See you, nerds.
And then for some reason he's like, I'm gonna eat this Pop-Tart. His dad's like, you don't get no fucking Pop-Tarts, Eric! And he gets ready to smack him, and Eric's like, not today, Dad! Wah! And he stops it. He's like, no, I'm done being your punching bag. He looks at his teacher, Dad, and he says, Dad, you have no idea what I'm capable of. And then he leaves. He goes to school. He's like, how did you do that? And he's like, don't ask, don't tell.
Then he turns the whole entire house into ice.
Wait, no. That's not part of it. So then, again, time keeps slipping. Into
the future.
And so we open the doors on the old Smallville men's locker room. Okay. And boy, does it smell like balls in there. Okay. Basketballs. Okay. Because it's been gym class. They were playing giving it some of that.
What's that?
Some of that. And Clark's like, I got a cramp in my leg.
I want to see that. I want to see that in action, Matt.
You want to see me play basketball?
I want to see that move. Some of that.
Box out. All right. So So Clark is just sweating balls, right? Just sweating basketballs. He is just the whole time. And he's like, my leg hurts, Pete. And Pete's like, it's a cramp. Walk it off. Pete. God. He must have learned that from old coach, you know.
He probably...
Over his 25 years. And so then Clark's like, he limps over, right? He limps over to the free weights section. And he sees Eric. Eric's wearing his sweatsuit.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
And Eric's like, honestly, I feel pretty good, Clark. I feel pretty good. And he's like, so the lightning didn't do anything weird. He's like, no, I feel pretty good, Clark. I feel pretty good.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, I'm fine. You're weird.
You're weird.
Why are you talking like that? You're weirding me out. He's like, I don't know, man. Just how do you wear it for me?
I'm about ready to put the pin on the 600-pound weight.
Well, that's what it is. Clark leaves. He puts the pin on the bottom, and man, he's just smiling and just pushing as if he's lifting up a blow-up palm tree for a Hawaiian-themed VBS classroom, okay? Like, he's just bench pressing this.
That is the weirdest comparison I've ever heard anybody make.
Lana and Whitney arrive at the flower shop. I'm bringing that back. I'm bringing back random stuff.
No, don't do it, because people won't know what the heck you're doing.
It's fine. It's great. You know, this is the theater of the mind, okay? Even if you're watching this on YouTube, this is the theater of the mind, okay? All right? The theater of the mind. And so Whitney drops Lana off at the old flower shop, right? And he's like, I've been working so hard. Been working in a coal mine, going down. And Lana's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, my dad, his heart condition, and I've got to do the Excel spreadsheet. And so I just can't do nothing.
Feel like he's in control.
My scholarship's going out the window. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Our pets' heads are falling off. And Lana, I just don't know what I'm going to do. And he's like, she's like, listen here, Whitney. First, take a beat. Then come over to my place and I'll help you wink, wink, study. And he's like, thanks, princess. And then he speeds out. He gets that, right?
Stop.
So then Lana turns around and gets ready to open the door. And what does she see? A for sale sign.
Heavens,
for
no.
the Talon. An old movie theater that Nell just so happens to own, because I guess it was attached to the flower shop, or
who cares?
I mean, why does she own a theater? Like, why does she own a theater though? Like, I don't understand. And why are we just now hearing about this theater for the first time? We're 12 episodes into this. And like, we're just now hearing about this theater.
You're selling the flower shop?
No.
Oh,
She's not selling the flower shop.
She's selling the flower shop.
No. She is selling the theater that she also owns.
Oh, okay.
That is closed down.
Well, Lana just takes offense. She's like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me you selling it?
Why didn't you tell me you was going to sell the Talon? I love the Talon. And then Nell's like, you haven't... What the hell are you talking about, Lana? All right? You're not even a cheerleader anymore. I don't even know you anymore. You've been kissing that Kent boy, and his dad's a drunk, talking about screaming horses. What the hell does that even mean? And she's like, Aunt Nell, you wouldn't get it, okay? It's
you have
a secret.
been over there.
It's a secret, Aunt Nell. You wouldn't understand. And she's like, is it a secret or would I not understand? And she's like, it's a secret. You wouldn't understand. And then, so we skip on over to the old Lex's, right? Mm. Go to Lex's mansion, the Luthor mansion, one might say. And in walks in...
Is it a horse?
It's, wait for it, Roger Nixon has returned. And he's like,
I'm going to sleep, everybody.
Lex, I have the report on what happened on the bridge. I'm quoting Roger Nixon, I'm going to do it as Richard Nixon, okay? I'm going to try.
No.
This may live and die with this episode.
I hope it does.
He's like, Lex, I know what happened on the bridge. And he's like, Clark got hit by that car. Lex is like, I see here on this futuristic CGI tech here of this wireframe bridge construction that a human body was hit by this car, and that's the only thing I explain. Listen here, I get it. All right, Nixon, I get it. Now, here's the thing. The Kents, they're off limits. All right? If anyone finds out about this, I'm going to know it's you. I'm going to know that you, Nixon, are a crook. I'm not a crook. He's like, okay, dial it back a little bit, Richard. All right? Or what's his name? Roger. Dial it back, Roger. Roger. He cut that out. All right? And he's like, but this is the biggest story of the year. I could win my Pulitzer. And he's like, you don't work for the planet, all right? The planet, the Daily Planet, because that's a DC Comics thing. And then he's like, I'm going to go talk to Clark about this, right? And so he leaves.
Yeah.
And then it's nighttime.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very loud.
A little bit.
like the volume of my voice.
Yes.
Which I guess is what loud is.
Yeah. No.
So we go to the Kent farm, and now it's nighttime, right? And Clark, he's got his hammer, he's got his nails, but not ant nail, right? Because he's hammering it, right? Because
nail?
It's hammer time. He's hammering the nails, right?
Oh,
and it's like, does he feel the nails, right? Just nail it away.
Hey, Dad, do you ever get used to do this work all day?
Our dog just wants
Freak me out.
So, how old is she? You want to pick her up?
I'm trying to.
So, it's not, and Clark is still working on his chores because he don't have superpowers anymore. So Lex shows up and questions why Clark can't do these chores on his own. He's like, come on, Lex. I can barely lift my arms. Can you just help me with this? He's like, can't you do it yourself, Clark? And he's like, no. I've been working all damn day, Lex. All right, get over here. Come on. What, you got your shoes too fancy, huh? Nah, get over here. Help me with it. Lift up this wood here. I gotta fix this fence. He's like, what's happened to you, Clark? Why do you sound like Adam sounds? He's like, ah!
Each time your hand is getting closer and closer to my face.
So Lex shows up and questions Clark why he can't do it on his own. And Lex tells Clark, he says, what he believes happened on the bridge. He says, listen, man, I know what happened. I believe I hit you with that car, and I believe that you survived, and then you pulled me out of the thing. Lex believes that he knows the truth, and he does.
But which Clark lies.
He just gaslights Lex again. He's like, you listen here, you stupid man. You are bald and you are stupid. If I had superpowers, you know what? You take this hammer and you hit me in the face with it. All right, Lex. You think I can survive a car wreck? Then you hit me in the face with this hammer. And what if Lex had done it? What if Lex killed Clark Kent right there? What would happen?
Jail.
Would he go to jail? I mean, he's rich.
He is rich.
You know, who knows they're out there? Not Jonathan and Martha. You know, they're off doing God knows what with God knows who. All right, maybe there's some sort of mixer down at the Ross farm or something. I mean, who knows? You know, we got everybody. Apparently, Jonathan Kent threw his keys in a fishbowl. If you know what I'm talking about. All right. So
I don't.
I don't either. So the next day on Main Street, good old Main Street, Smallville.
Yeah.
Chloe and Pete are just La 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 la.
Life is
la,
great.
la.
La 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 la. Walking on the sidewalk.
I'm walking on sunshine. And then a mugger comes out.
I want your purse.
Give me that purse, baby.
No, my computer's in it.
And Pete's like, you better do what he says, Chloe.
My computer's in it my whole life.
And then Eric sees the whole thing goes down, and he's like, hey. And he zooms over there, right? He's like, you better give that back. And he's like, what are you going to do? And I think he tries to shoot him or something. I don't know what he does, but he does something, and Eric throws him 30 feet. Dude dies. Right? He murders this guy. Everybody's like, our hero, Eric. Let's all lift up Eric. Eric. They all chant, just Eric. We love you, Eric. And you know who sees it, Maggie? You know who sees it?
Clark.
Holly. Holly sees the whole thing.
Her boyfriend's a, huh?
And then Eric walks over to Chloe, hands her a purse, and says, are you okay? And she's like, I want to write a story about you, wink, wink. And so then we go back to the Kent farm, and I guess this is the next day. So like 2 days have passed since Clark got hit in the face with a hammer. Yeah. Okay. And he's like, it's hammer time. Bah! And so Clark's just, as any high school boy does, he's got his Pop-Tart, his jug of milk, the Smallville Ledger. Right? He's like, well, now we know what happened to my powers. Looks like Eric's got it. And what's that?
Superboy.
What's that they're calling him, Maggie?
Superboy.
Superboy.
How dare they?
As if this isn't Clark Kent's story anymore. All right. Yeah. This is now Eric's story.
This is all about Eric now.
Eric Teacherson, I believe is his last name.
Nuh-uh.
It's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I just thought it'd be funny to say his last name is Teacherson. Like Odinson. Thor Odinson. He's Odin's son. So the Kents realize that Eric now has Clark's powers. Jonathan says that Clark, you know what? He says, my boy.
Brr.
I don't know much, okay? I don't know how to read this alien language that I tried to decipher for years.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I read it at least 3 encyclopedias trying to decipher Kryptonian language. He's like, Kryptonian? He's like, that's just what I call it. I don't know. It could be called blorpazeepadorp for all I know, Clark. I don't know. I'm just mouthing off at the mouth. I'm drinking my Jim Beam talking to those horses, and they couldn't decipher it either. He said, but if I know anything, it's that, son, you're definitely not getting your powers back. I don't know biology, but I do know you got struck by lightning, and lightning doesn't strike the same place more than once. So you're boned. You're boned, Clark. You're boned. You're boned. You're boned. You're boned. You might as well be David Boreanaz, because you're bones.
No, he wasn't Bones.
Was he? I thought he was Bones.
No, he
was she Bones?
She's Bones.
So he Bones.
No, he's just an FBI.
He Bones, she Bones, down by the Bone Shore. I didn't watch it. I was more of an Angel
I did.
Fan.
I watched.
So Jonathan says Clark probably won't get his powers back, and then Clark, he's got mixed feelings about it, because he's like, these were a part of me. I've known these my whole life, but I could also bone Lana now. So, I don't know. And Martha reminds Clark that, Clark, you don't have to hide who you are anymore. You can
be who you want to be.
You can let your freak flag fly. All right. That's what she says. That's it. That's all I got.
That's what Mama Kent said.
So then we go to school, right? And Eric's just walking around, signing newspapers. He's like, ha, 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 ha. What?
I'm signing your chest.
Signing boobies. And Principal Kwan's like, what the hell? Put your shirt back on. This is a school. You slackers. You're all slackers. Get to class. And
No.
Clark's like, ugh, Eric, barf.
Eric, hurry up and son my chest.
Could you just put a big S right here? What's the S stand for? Hope. For school.
S is for school.
I love school. School is cool. Superman, why do you have that S on your chest? I love school. Go Crows. Wait,
S.
Crows, so you went to Smallville High? Oh, shit.
S.
Dad, get the GLB. We gotta get the hell out of here.
S. School. S. Smallville.
Friends,
Man, hey,
friends
Clark.
don't lie.
Clark,
Friends.
what did that lightning do to you?
Probably wouldn't even do it. Maggie, you know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
What?
The same thing that happens to everything else.
What?
No, that was it. That was the whole line. That was an X-Men line.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, there it is. Because remember, he's Mr. Freeze. And so you know, Clark's like, ugh, barf, Eric. Buh, barf, God. And Pete's like, man, what the hell's wrong with you, Clark? And he's like, oh, just Eric. Buh. He should be more careful. He's like, all right, Clark, would you have superpowers? That you could tell us all what to do. And he's like, Chloe, what'd you have to write? What'd you have to write that story for?
What'd you have to call Superboy
Like,
for?
what do you do? Why? Why are you going to make it out of
At
something?
school.
And then Whitney walks up. He's got his arm around Lana, right? He's like, this is my babe. This is my babe. She helped me study last night. Wink, wink. Get it, Clark? Bonesville, USA.
School.
And then Whitney and his friend, who we've never seen before, are like, all right, Ross, it's you and me. And it's me and my buddy against you and Kent. And we're going to play some ball because this is the 90s and
What's that?
He's like, oh, Clark doesn't play. He's like, no, I ball.
School.
Ball. And then storming through the party like my name is El Nino. While I'm hanging out drinking in the back of an El Camino. As a kid, once again, no one knew me by name. I trust my own house, body guys, nobody came. So they start playing basketball. And then Clark is just getting his clock cleaned, Maggie. All right, you would think that he went to see Siler because his clock is in full working order
think
now.
that he had been struck by lightning.
All right, so then, and what? His nose is bleeding, and what does he do? He smiles because he's psychotic. He tastes his blood. He's, I have a thirst now.
This is awakens something deep inside of me.
Whitney, give me your blood. He's like, what the? Get off of me, Clark. Who are you?
I'm Highlander.
This is for school.
Smallville.
So then, but he's happy because he's just normal now, right? So then, out of nowhere, we are now in Metropolis.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just we get one of those Star Wars wipes. We're in Smallville now, or I'm sorry, Metropolis. And Lex is hanging out with old Hat Harry, right? And
Veronica.
his Victoria.
Oh, sorry.
And so Veronica.
Brett Condor.
Oh, that Veronica Vaughn. So hot. Want to touch the honey. Like, Clark, I gotta go. Stop quoting Adam Sandler movies to me, man. What the hell are you doing?
School.
Then he hangs up on Clark, right? Like, it's a flip phone. So he puts the little antenna down. He attaches it back to his belt, right? And he's like, hey, Harry, Victoria, what are we doing? He's like, oh, Lex, did she not tell you that I bought countless lives and now you're going to lose your stick and Luthor can be Victoria's gonna do it. It's just like,
Oh, man,
it
hurts.
I don't understand anything you just said. Victoria, can you please explain? And she goes,
Oh, no, we bought
is that it?
the labs at
Cadmus,
school.
And it turns out that Harry had bought Cadmus Labs because Victoria stole Lex's research during the old rose cream incident, right? And they will use that info to buy Luthor Corp without Lex. Lex, you just got a one-way ticket to Bone Town.
No.
It was so loud. He got boned.
Yeah.
You better
But
call
I
him
would've put it that way.
David Boreanaz because he's bones. All right, I'll switch it. Call him Carl Urban because he's bones. All she left me with for divorce was my damn bones.
Wow.
Carl Urban, 90 years old in that movie. All right. So that's a Star Trek reference.
Yeah.
So now, okay, we'll do another Star Wars time. And Lana is inside the Talon. No. So Lana's inside the Talon, which we again have never seen before. But this Talon is closed.
Yeah.
There's trash everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's a fully developed set, so it almost feels as though maybe this is what we're gonna see more than just this one-off, you know.
Really?
And was there what didn't appear in this episode? The beanery, right? Kawinky Dink, maybe, probably. So Lana is sad and explains to Clark why she loves this place. It's because it's where her mom and dad fell in love 20 minutes before they walked outside and got struck by a meteor, right?
No.
Yeah, they went to Bone Town. They got him,
Lana.
and then they had Lana. Listen, it's Smallville, baby. All right, anything goes in Smallville, baby. It turns out Lana's mom was bored during Close Encounters, and like,
Who gets bored during Close Encounters?
that's what I'm saying. You
And
talk about it.
Clark even said it. How could you get bored during Close Encounters? And Lana's like, yeah, I know, but for some strange reason, she came out and her and Dad got to talking and realized they went to the same school. And
She said, I think she has a thing against aliens. Huh? Aliens.
I'm not one anymore.
So Clark is there to get his English notes from her.
Yeah.
Because he just dozed off.
He can't stay awake. Poor guy.
You know, what happened? He got struck by lightning and now he thinks he can slack off in English class. Not while I'm here, all right? Because I'm Principal Quan and that shit don't fly here, son. You think stuff can fly? Because stuff can't fly. And Clark's like, yeah, stuff may not fly right now.
But it was caught on fire right behind your back with Coach.
History's going to change. No Kent has ever mounted to anything in the history of Smallville. Back to the future. So Lana mentions how Clark looks happy and like he doesn't have the weight of the world on his shoulders. And Clark's like, you're right.
You're right. I am. I'm different.
I'll see you later.
I'm a changed man.
Ding, ding, ding. He moonwalks out of there. Spins around. 360, shuts the door.
It's for school.
So now we're back at Eric's home, right?
Yeah.
And Eric walks in. He's got the paper. He's like, extra, read all about it.
Look, Mom, look. And his mom looks terrified.
Eric is excited about being in the paper, but his mom is not so sure. And then
like,
his
"I'm
dad
worried
walks in. He's
about
like,
you."
Eric, guess what?
You
My
gotta-
buddy in Metropolis University,
Metropolis.
he wants to cut you open, boy, and see how you work. He's like, damn it, Dad, I'm not one of your damn experiments. Leave me the damn alone. Because he's angsty and he's been listening to Stain and he
Emo.
just can't do it anymore. And so he does something. He gets mad and he just runs away, right? You can't run away from all your problems, Eric. All right, Eric? Are you listening? You can't run away from all your problems, Eric.
He lifted his dad up against the wall with
Yeah.
He's like, you can't do this to me anymore, Dad.
He says, Dad, you have no idea what I'm capable of.
No
and
idea.
He runs out. So then
Eric!
Eric!
Eric! Give me Eric!
Was it Eric the name of Bradley? What is it? Bradley
Whitford? Maybe it is. I'm gonna look that up. It's gonna bother me.
So now it's the next day. We're at school and Eric is just effing pissed. All right, he's got a red t-shirt on. He's got a black leather trench coat on.
Got a boombox.
Poor timing to be wearing either of those at schools, but whatever, you know.
Also, poor timing to be hauling around a boombox.
He's got a boombox. He's got 8 D batteries playing in this thing so that he can hear Stained in full hi-fi stereo, all right?
Yeah.
Because he's got his mixtape. And he's like, hey, Holly, why don't you drop the zero, get with the hero, my man? You know what I'm saying? And Holly's boyfriend like, oh, you think just because you got superpowers that you're all big and bad now? He's like, yeah, I do think that. And then Clark comes over and he's like, Eric, man, listen,
Don't do it, man.
You don't want to do that. And he's like, get the hell off me, Clark. And he throws him. He throws Clark. Clark lands on a car, dead. He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He's out, man.
Second time this episode. You know, Eric walks over. He's like, oh, God, did I kill him? And he beats him in the face with a hammer. And Lex is like, what are you doing, Eric? Let me help you. And he starts beating Clark in the face. And then time reverses, right? Eric speeds around the earth or something, right? And then time reverses back. Now he's just throwing Clark. Clark's fine, but his ribs are broken, okay? That's all that's happened. And so now we go... What?
Bradley Whitford's character's name is Eric.
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 As damn penguins. I'll turn this bus around. Then it filter real quick, wouldn't it? Turn this bus around. It's still 35 bag lunches. Alright, well, I'm gonna go put some beer in a bucket.
Oh my God.
So then Eric, is like, oh, I'm still cool, right? And Holly's like, no, I'm scared of you, Eric.
What's wrong with you?
You're scaring me, Eric. You're scaring me.
Who do you think you are, you freak?
I don't even know who I am anymore. S used to stand for school, but now it stands for sucks. And he 360 spins and runs away.
And Clark, he woke up from that because he's like, S isn't for school.
S school. School.
Sucks.
So then we're at the doctor, right? And we see Clark's doctor, who I guess has been his doctor his whole life. Like, I mean, they don't act as if this is the first time that he's ever known him. You know? He's like, the old Kent boy's back in town, I see. Well, you just need to, to wrap this around those ribs and it'll heal as slow as molasses.
And you will be back here in 1 week. I need to see how you are progressing.
And if you'd like, we could take a look at that x-ray. Boy. And Jonathan's like, no, we're fine. We're fine. I don't have the money for this. I gotta stop and get some more Jim Bean, if you know what I'm saying.
Dad, you said you quit.
He's like, shut up, Clark. Listen, drink your milk, son, all right? You'll be back to normal. You'll be fine, all right?
This is for school.
What sucks is Clark's lactose intolerant. And they just keep making him. They're like,
God.
You'll get used to it eventually, Clark. You'll get used to it, all right? You might be the man of steel, but you've got...
Please breathe.
So anyway, he's there. He tells his mom and dad that, Ma, Pa, I feel responsible for Eric. He's got my powers. those powers were my powers. And, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. And those are my powers. And now Eric has those powers. And I feel responsible because the powers are my responsibility.
Rock on.
They're like, I don't know if it works that way, Clark. He's like, they're my responsibility. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
They're mine.
I don't know what to tell you.
Mine.
My Uncle Ben told me. He said, Clark, one day you gonna be a man. And
Clark,
he said, I love
Ben.
you, and you got great power, and it comes with great responsibility. And he tried to teach me how to play guitar, but I kept picking his strings. They're like, Clark, please calm down, Clark, please. What you talking about, Clark? You're scaring us. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really worried about Eric. He's my friend, and I'm worried. His dad's my teacher. And if I fail geology, I'm never gonna make it to Metropolis. And then Lex walks in, and Clark's like, are these ribs broke enough for you? You still think I'm super powered? He's like, Clark, I came as soon as I heard, man. I'm sorry, man. I thought you had superpowers, but obviously Nixon was wrong. Obviously Nixon
is a liar.
Is a crook. So then we go back to Eric's house, right? And Eric speeds and he's like, Mom, I'm scared. I messed up real bad. She's like, Eric, just calm down. And his dad comes out with a 9-iron. He's like, ah! Listen here, Eric. You suck. I never wanted you anyway. I never wanted you. Your ass is grass on the lawnmower. You get your hands away from her. And Eric is like, Dad, I'm not one of your damn rocks, Dad. You know what? I'm going back to where this all started, and
Smallville.
I'm gonna end it once and for all. And he runs. I can't breathe.
I know. That's why I'm looking at you. Breathe. Everybody take a breathing break. Breathe. Woosah. Hey, Matt. Look. Matt.
What are you doing?
Matt.
What? I'm here. Stop. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. All right.
It worked. I'm remembering that from your notes.
So his parents call the cops on him.
Yeah, he's like, you called the cops on me?
I'm your son. You're supposed to protect me. Don't call the cops on me. I'm going back where it all started. Back to the beginning.
Going back.
Willis.
Going back to Smallville.
So then we're back at the Kent's house. Dude, this went so hard off the rails. Just that I've kind of blacked out.
205 seconds.
I kind of blacked out. I don't really remember what's happened the past 30 minutes of this episode. So, and I'm sweating bullets.
Yes, you are. When I touched your face, it's pretty clammy.
So we're at the Kent's now, and Jonathan hears about Eric. He's like, Clark, I just heard over my CB radio. I got the police scanner.
He was over at their house or something. He's always at somebody's house. Whoever's affected.
Whoever has the Jim Beam that night.
Episode, I talked to their parents, and they said they're having a really hard time.
He's a patriarch of Smallville. All right, Maggie. He's a patriarch of Smallville. He's a pillar.
Screw him.
He is a rock that Smallville has been built upon. All right. And on this Jonathan Kent, this town will prosper.
As for school.
As for Smallville.
School.
So it's Jonathan. He's drunk. He's like, oh, Clark.
I told him.
So Clark feels bad for Eric. He says, Ma, Pa, these powers are my responsibility, and with great power comes great responsibility.
Wait, till we already go through this before.
He asks, Ma, Pa, were you ever afraid of me when I was growing up?
Well, that's different when you see it growing in front of you than all of a sudden having powers because of Eric.
He says, you throw a temper tantrum every once in a while, but now he's a good boy. He's a good boy, Clark. Come here, give your old man a hug. You're a good boy. I'm going to get sober for you, son.
Daddy! Yes, I did it. I made him laugh. That's all I wanted to do.
Like,
this whole episode.
You are you because you have us. Eric doesn't have that. There it is. And he's like, ah.
A person's a person, no matter how small.
What is that?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh my God. That works. It works. So then we go back to Metropolis.
Yeah. God, why?
And Harry walks in. He's like you lied to me, Lex. You lied to me. Cadmus ain't worth a hill of beans. I could have spent my money on my iPhone.
What the hell did you just say?
I could went watch Spam-A-Lot, but now I own Cadmus Labs and it's worthless. It's worthless. And he's like, I don't know how you did it. He's like, well, Harry, me and my dad will be making a play for your business. Cause you may have F me, but now I'm the one that's gonna F you.
I own you, bitch.
And Lex informs that he and Lionel will make an offer in the morning. And Victoria says it was just business. And Lex, quote, says, you call sleeping with me business? I'd hate to think what that makes you. He's on fire.
I think from here on out, anytime Lex burns somebody, we should just do that. Lex burn. Lex. Hey, Matt.
No, all right, I'm here.
No, you're not.
Back in the Talon. We're at the Talon again. And Clark bathed in shadows, right? And Lon's like, Clark, is that you? He's like, yeah, let me flip the light on. Can you see? You can see me now. Okay.
Yeah.
Lana, I need your necklace. And she's
Why?
Like, she's like, cause I'm going to Bone Town. You can call me David Boreanaz, cause I'm Bones.
No, he's not Bones. God. Why are you taking my necklace?
He's like, listen, don't worry about it.
What are you gonna do with my necklace?
Give me your necklace, all right? And Clark.
You hate it.
By the way, at the Kents before this, Clark was like, Eric has all my powers. Maybe he has my weaknesses as well. So that's why he went to Lana. Yeah, to get the necklace. Because
that rock.
Apparently, that's the only place he can find meteor rock.
I mean, the effing town has
like,
it everywhere.
Literally, a dude made rose cream out of it. You know.
Well, also, you had two dudes just recently.
Two dudes.
You just had two guys. Don't spit it out, man. Don't do it. Two guys that like basically could touch anybody. they transferred their meteor rock power over to you to hypnotize you. So
oh yeah.
Those dudes. That's what I was talking about.
Two dudes. And so
two brothers.
She gives it to him, right? She gives him the for meteor rock. And then he goes.
This is for school.
He goes to Eric's house, and Eric's dad's like, I don't know where Eric went. I don't know where I went wrong. All I did was beat him every day for 15 years. I don't know where I went wrong with him. He's like, Clark, he's going back to where it all began. And then he starts saying something about Willis. I don't even know. And Clark says, what you talking about, Willis?
Wow. I hope you're proud of yourself on that.
It started.
Hope you're proud of that one.
It started as a Digimon the movie reference, and it morphed into that. All right? Morphed. And so then his dad is like, he said he's going back to where it all started. And so Clark goes to the dam, right? He goes back to that damn bridge, and he sees Eric just begging God, listening to Stain again. He's like, please, and nothing happens. And then what? Oh, zoop, zap, zoop. He comes down to where Clark is, and he's like, Eric, you gotta stop, man. And he holds the meteor rock, and I think it has no effect on him.
Yeah.
And then Eric's like, I hate you, Clark, and throws him into a power line or something. I don't remember exactly.
I don't need your help,
transpires.
Clark.
Yeah, but he slams him into a power line, and then it says, if I listen to each other's eyes. And then they shock, and then he gets the powers back. And then, now Clark is like holding the meteor rock and still hurting, right? Because now he's got his powers back. And it's that quick. Watch it again. It's that quick, all right? It's all over. It is instant. And then Clark pulls out Lex's old box from Alexander the Great, and he shoves Lana's purity into his box.
S. School.
We gotta wrap this up. Jesus.
Smallville.
So now Clark's got his powers back, right? So we go to Lex's, and Lionel calls. He's like, Lex, my boy, Lionel.
We closed.
It's Lionel. He's like, well done, old sport. He says, well done, old sport. He's like, Dad, thank you. You're right. I ran this crap factory, and Victoria was a hooker the whole time, and I never knew. He's like, son, that's why you don't mess with Texas. And he hangs up, right? And Lex is like, I guess he's right. But then here comes old Nixon.
I want you to walk like that around the house, please.
He walks and he's like, and Lex is like, Nixon, you were wrong about Clark. And he's like, no.
I'm not wrong.
I'm not wrong. I saw the computer said it was Clark. He's like, that's it. No more clubs. No more cell phones.
Hey, Matt, look at me.
I'm done.
No, you're not.
Do you even know the line? It was Richard Nixon, and then it was the guy that played Richard Nixon in Dick, and then he was also Doug and Steve Butowski's dad in And Out of the Roxbury.
Holy crap, that is right. That is their dad. Oh my gosh. No, wow.
And so he's like, all right, Nixon, you got anything else for me? He's like, yes. And he hands him a folder of pictures. And then what's in those pictures? It's Victoria boning Lionel. You better just call Lionel David Boreanaz, because he's bones. Please, God, let this be over. Clark returns Lana's necklace. It's in the lead box. And Lana's like, why is it in this box? And he says, because I want to protect your purity, Lana.
No, he did not say that. God, man.
He says, this will protect your memories without holding you back. And then we never see the necklace again.
Oh, God, I hope
the
not.
end.
I'm so freaking tired seeing the screenshot of that necklace every time around her freaking neck. And Clark goes,
I think this is the. He does what? What does he do? This is the longest recap we've ever done.
It's because we're so freaking tired, man.
All right.
Oh, God. Clark's got a glare on him.
Segments. Countdown to Billy.
Billy!
We are 79 weeks.
Oh, my God.
We're 79 weeks away from Billy.
What's that funny?
It's the stupidest. It's the stupidest segment.
No, it's not.
I'm happy. I'm happy for Billy coming. It's
Billy,
just, then we have a countdown. Then we have a countdown
I love
of
you, Billy.
79 weeks.
I love you, Billy.
All right. Let's get into the
Wait
freak of
till
the
it
week.
hits-
Freak of the week.
Major Funky.
All right. What was you going to say?
Wait until it hits 10 weeks from now.
Just call you David Boreanaz, man. All right. Freak of the week. Eric Summers, a.k.a. Superboy. Powers, Kryptonian. Current ranking. I mean, I don't know. I guess he's not Kryptonian yet. 'Cause we don't know about lightning strikes.
Lightning and a meteor.
Oh, I feel it coming down again. All right. Current ranking. At number 1, Jitters. At number 2, Cassandra and Harry Lloyd. Number 3, Coach.
Gotta get started.
25 years. Number 4, Phelan 360. And number 5, Bob and Kyle.
I'll finish it out. Number 6, Tita's, a.k.a. Flana.
Hey,
Number
that
7, no, that's what you wrote last week. Number 7, Jody Melville, a.k.a. Be Kind to Yourself. Number 8, Jeff, a.k.a. Rose Cream. Number 9, Heat Sucking Horn Dog. Number 10, Freakazoid. And number 11, Bug Boy, Matthew. Matthew, where would you like to put Eric, a.k.a. Superboy?
Either number 1 or number 2. He's either above Jitters or below Jitters.
I was thinking above Jitters.
Ooh.
What? I'm wrong?
I don't know. Because I think the Jitters episode, I know we're not just ranking off episode.
It's a strong episode.
Because we get the party scene.
Yeah.
Remember the barf bowl?
What is wrong with you tonight?
Martha's like, that's it. I'm never leaving the house again.
Yeah. We called 12 times. And
I
each
was
time
in
we
the
talked to
ER.
a different person.
I was in the ER. That's it. And remember, Jonathan couldn't get boned, right? And she's like, you're David Arquette. You're not David Boreanaz. Because you're not Bones.
Oh, boom.
But it's still a David name. All right.
Let's put him at number 2 then.
No, I don't know. He did shake the baby. We're not supposed to shake the baby.
No, we don't shake babies.
And
He didn't mean to.
Eric did have that bitchin' jacket too. And a boombox.
And a very bitchin' boombox. I mean.
And I think he wore like a cross necklace.
He
Or
probably
was it
wore a
puka?
chain.
Was it puka?
No, it wasn't puka. I think it was like chains.
Number 1. Let's do it, man. Number 1, Superboy.
Number 1, Superboy.
All right, new ranking. Number 1, Superboy. Number 2, Jitters. Number 3, Cassandra and Harry Lloyd. Number 4, Coach. Number 5, Phelan 360. Number 6, Bob and Kyle. Number 7, Tina and Flana. Number 8, Be Kind to Yourself. Number 9, Rose Cream. Number 10, Heat Sucking Horn Dog. Number 11, Freakazoid. And at the bottom barrel, the last, Bug Boy. He will die there. He will die in the last spot. So help me God. Agreed?
Agreed.
All right. Moving on. No flats, no tots. Did they break the rule this week? Maggie.
God flippin' no.
You know what it's time for? Another drink.
You're sweating. You're sweating.
Sweat.
I already chugged through 2 Mountain Dews. Shh. Shh.
Did they break the rule?
No.
I disagree. Superboy.
No, this is about
Superboy. What does Superboy wear in the comics? A red shirt and a black jacket.
Those are not tights.
But it's the suit. Tots is just a reference. It doesn't have to be actual tots.
That's no.
If some dude walks in spandex Superman suit, it's still gonna count.
Uh-uh.
All right.
No.
I concede.
No.
I think it's barely. I think they barely didn't do it. Okay. Barely.
You know what I think?
What? Jesus. All right. Let's get into DC references.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it.
This episode begins with a... This is stupid. This episode begins with a geology field trip. In the comics, Pete Ross was a geologist as an adult before the John Byrne reboot. Also notably, he worked at an IHOP. Man of Steel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pete Ross, man. All right. This is the first appearance of the Talon. Not really a DC reference, but first appearance of the Talon. Superboy is a reference to Superboy.
Wow.
All right, this one's a stretch. Thank you. Thank you. This one's a walk. Okay. The episode title is Leech. A leech is a type of parasite. In DC Comics, the villain Parasite has the ability to absorb the life force and superpowers of whomever they come into contact with, including Superman, much like Eric has the ability to take Clark's powers in this episode.
So he's Cell?
No. He's a leech. And a leech is a parasite. And in DC Comics, there's a character called Parasite.
So he's Cell.
Let's get into the Talon mix.
What? Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Fade by Stained. Elevation by U2. Yeah, U2 played in this. Give it up for Greg Beeman, everybody. Snapperhead by Mark Cherry. Fat Lip by Sum 41. Amplify My Soul by Keith Cohn. Cohn. Kohn. Is it like Con, like John?
Don't make fun of somebody's name.
Bone Cracker by Showcore. And lastly, Inflatable by Bush. Next time on Smallville.
Wow, I could hear you swallow.
Next time on Smallville, episode 13, Kinetic. And dear God, we have finally finished this episode. I'll go ahead and say, not my favorite episode.
Nah.
Do you want to know anything about the episode? I can tell you there's a character that is a central figure in this episode. Would you like me to tell you who it is?
Yes.
Whitney.
Yes. Nuh-uh.
It's a Whitney-centric episode.
No, it's not.
You think I'm lying? I'm not lying.
It's not. Screw Whitney.
All right, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for us. I think that's everything. Hey, stick around for the post show.
Where we get to listen to songs and guess them. And guess what? It's just going to be wild.
I don't know what's going to happen. Maggie just drank Mountain Dew. Shit's about to get real. Oh my God. I'm scared. All right. Do you think Bush is a sexual innuendo?
Why are you asking that?
I keep looking at this song. It's called
Really?
Inflatable by Bush.
Anyways.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're listening on a podcast, be sure and rate us 5 stars and leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. And do the opposite also.
Go into the upside down.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button so you can get more Dynamite episodes like this. And then also head over to patreon.com/showplayawesome where you get the pre and post show as well as all the other madness that mad. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day. S is for school.
school.
School.